When you're on a journey towards big change in your life, you are trailblazing a path, so be very careful who you follow. If you are trailblazing a path, the only person you can really trust is you. And along that journey, you will get advice, you will seek communities, you will seek support. But it's so important to be very mindful of who you're willing to follow and what guru advice you're willing to take along your path. Too often, we follow the advice of gurus and leaders and writers who are living in a bubble or living a completely different life from the one that you're enduring. You have your given set of values. You have your given set of deal breakers. You have your given set of people who rely on you that you would not ever give up on. And so it's so important to have compassion for yourself and trust in yourself. When you are working on big life change, you have to remember that when you follow someone else, you're making the assumption that your path looks like theirs, and that is rarely true. In addition, when somebody is already doing or achieving or looking like you want to look in the future, they have entered into a steady state mode. And the energy required to get through a day or a task, any goal, when you're in steady state, when you already have achieved a certain plateau, it is much easier than when you are churning through the process of change. When you are going through internal change, the beginning is harder because you don't yet have momentum. The middle is harder because you are going uphill and you are often juggling many warring responsibilities during that process before you're able to consciously curate, as I talk about and write about, consciously curate and reduce those warring choices. You are going uphill, and what I get concerned about is we look at gurus or others who have already hit a certain plateau, and we judge ourselves for not kind of being able to accomplish the same amount in a given day, to have it not be as exhausting, to have it look easy, to have, observing someone who can make all their decisions and actions very quickly. And in fact, what I have observed is that oftentimes when you've got in your mind what you want to achieve, but you're in the process of making changes, you're not stepping on a solid path. You are running a marathon on millions and millions of slimy, greasy, slippery marbles. So imagine yourself trying to run your best race, your fastest race, on slippery marbles, millions of slippery marbles. That is how it feels when you're going through a transformational effort, because every decision takes more effort. Every choice is an unchoosing of something else, which takes logical, mental, cognitive, but also emotional effort. Every step gets extended longer than you would expect. But you are making the big changes that will make it easier in the future, and it might take years for it to start to feel easier. But as you string together small successes, you start to build little bits of momentum, and it gets a little bit easier. And you at least gain enough momentum so that you won't roll backwards. And that's what's important, is you're making progress, and you're learning what you want more and more. You're learning what works for you more and more. So on this path, you do need communities, you do need support, but be very careful and always refer to your gut and how it feels when you look at another expert for advice or inspiration or support. So I wish you the best on this kindedge.com journey. Whatever the change or goal is that you have ahead of you, I want you to remember that you are putting in double energy to probably achieve just the tiniest bits of progress, but you can reward yourself for just trying what you've done today. Go to bed, wake up the next day, try again, and keep going. So I wish you the best on this journey. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be fun.